Well, good day and welcome to another segment of Fly Fishing Pass It On. I'm just getting ready to tie up steelhead flies here and kind of remind me of a story I wanted to share with you. If you're into the fishing stories or not, there's some really cool experiences we have when we get out in the water and by sharing it with others, you don't realize how important it was at the time, but when you start thinking back a ways, you can do little things for people and make their day a lot brighter on the water. It's really part I wanted to get across to a lot of anglers. I know now we seem to be fighting over a lot of water, whatever the case may be, but the day started, we were up fishing steelhead and salmon up on the Skeena system, and our friends Lemoyne Hyde and Jan Hyde were up there with Diane and I and fishing for a week. And everything's just fine. The weather's good. Fish were cooperating. And anyway, that morning I was just getting out of the motel room there, and there was a guy next door to us there, a little fella. He come out of his room and he had a brand new pair of waders and boots. He just walked right out of a fly shop somewhere. He hasn't been out on the water at all. So he just asked me if there was any place he could go fishing on his own. He had some guides lined up for a few days after, but he had a day or two to kind of spend on his own. And so I just asked the fellow, I said, well, if you want, you can throw your gear in that truck right there and jump in with us for the day. And so we went and had a bite of breakfast. He insisted he paid for all our breakfast, which was nice. Didn't know the guy from a snowbank. And anyway, we're heading up the river. Lemoyne just had a prototype, his first power drifter boat out on the water that day, and we're running right beside him. This guy had the first GoPro cameras I ever seen. He had one on his hat and one on his chest. I couldn't believe it. And so I said, get some footage of that. I said he could probably use that for promotional goods or whatever the case may be, his website, what have you. And so he did that. And anyway, we get out. He was telling us at breakfast, he said, I've been waiting 6 years to come out and catch a steelhead. I'd just been waiting and never had the opportunity. The timing wasn't right. I was busy. I was doing this, that, and I finally made it. And I want to catch a steelhead so bad. So we took him into a pretty good run. I had some other buddies of mine who were over there fishing and let us in the water for a bit. And I got this little fella in pretty nice steelhead. Didn't take long, just a few minutes. We just hit it right, and he fought the fish and got it landed and so forth. And you know, we just many times take it for granted. We get the opportunity to fish for a lot of these great fish over the years in many different situations and so forth. And the more you get to do it, kind of the more you, not unappreciative, but you take it for granted, I would say. Well, this little fellow was so happy. We got pictures of him and this and that, and we carried on doing a little fishing and thought it would help along or whatever else. I was looking, where is this guy? Anyway, he's sitting halfway up the bank on the river and got his head kind of bowed in his knees, and I went up. I thought he was sick or something was wrong. And the guy was very moved. He said, that's when he told me the real story. He said, I've been waiting this long to come here and do this. And my very first steelhead, and he was trying to take on the whole experience again. He sat there for half an hour, just absorbing what happened. So it's my point being, what I wanted to share with you guys and gals is, it is so nice, the people that you run across, the opportunities we're given, and sometimes we make them, sometimes you don't take them, to help someone out, and you don't realize the importance of one fish to a person's life. So I would really like to pass this on, is the concept of this whole, my whole YouTube channel really is just sharing information, helping each other, help each other up, helping each other out. You become a much better angler. They have a great day, and you don't realize the gift that you're passing on. So just wanted to share that with you. Now I'm going to get back to my fly tying bench, tie up. I got some really neat steelhead flies I'm going to be working on right now with some tube flies that you might be quite interested in. So hope to catch up with you soon. We appreciate you tuning into the channel, and we'll talk to you again next time. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching Brent's fly fishing instructional series. He can be found on Brent's YouTube channel and Sport Fishing on the Fly.